It's been a long, dark night, and I've been waiting for the morning. It's been a long, hard fight, but I see a brand new day dawning. I've been looking for the sunshine. You know, but everything's gonna work out just fine. Everything's gonna be alright. That's been all wrong. 'Cause I can see the light of a clear blue morning. I can see the light of a brand new day. I can see gonna be alright, it's gonna be okay. It's been a long, long time since I've known the taste of freedom and those clingy vines that had me bound, well, I don't need them. I've been captured like an eagle. You know, an eagle's born to fly. Oh, now that I have won my freedom, like an eagle, I am eager for the sky. 'Cause I can see the light of a clear blue morning. I can see the light of a brand new day. I can see the light of a clear blue morning. And everything's gonna be alright, it's gonna be okay. I can see the light of a clear blue morning. I can see the light of a brand new day. I can see the light of a clear blue morning. And everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your night in Hawaii.
Good evening. Wow. Katie, everybody looks amazing.
They look absolutely amazing. They definitely took the theme to a different place than we went to.
You know, Katie and I went to Hawaii just to do some research, and everybody was wearing these on Waikiki Beach, so we just thought that would be the common theme for tonight.
We really did.
And turns out there's not one other pineapple or coconut in the place. Who knew? Who knew?
Didn't see that coming.
I had no idea.
Had no idea.
But you know, Katie, we do want to get started with the program here in just a moment. So, you know, I think you'd just be nuts not to take your seats.
And I would be crushed if you weren't paying attention for our opening speaker and our opening welcome.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad to have your attention. They told us that you're a difficult crowd to rein in, but you all seem so attentive, and I can't figure out why. This is so great. But thank you so much for being here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the program started in just another minute or two.
And again, after you've taken your seats, feel free to get back up and take photos at the photo booth, visit the bar. We've got the fun other items going on in the room, and we'll have plenty of time for that while we're having dinner as well. But just so we could stay on time, if we could kind of get those last couple of people at the bar to grab those beverages and find your seats. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amazing.
All right.
Aloha.
Aloha. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Good evening. Good evening, friends. Good evening. Thank you. I'm Leticia Mizero Hellerud, Executive Director of the Jeremiah Program Fargo-Moorhead. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm pretty sure those are JP moms. The energy is always the same. Thank you. I have the privilege of working alongside an incredible team of professionals who are dedicated to working with our hardworking Jeremiah Program moms every single day. And we are absolutely thrilled to be back together here at the Holiday Inn for our night in Hawaii. It's truly such a joy to see familiar faces who stood with us year after year, and to also welcome those of you who are joining our mission for the first time, who are joining our event for the first time. So whether you are new or a long-time friend, we are so glad you are here. I would like to recognize some special guests who made it a priority to be here tonight. So NDSU President David Cook, Dr. David Cook, and his lovely wife, Dr. Kate Cook. And also here with us tonight, former mayor of Fargo, Bruce Furness, and his beautiful wife, Lorraine. Thank you for coming tonight. We hope tonight's event inspires you, moves you, and reminds you of the impact we can make through the power of community. Ikomo mai, welcome. And now, I'm delighted to introduce the MC for the evening, a person who needs little to no introduction in our region. We are honored to have Dana Del Val guiding us through this evening. And Dana is a dynamic speaker, leadership coach, and host of the podcast Brave Middle Ground. Through her program, Audaciously Visible, Dana works with leaders who have something to say, but who aren't always certain of how to own their authority or command the spaces where they are invited to show up, be it on stage, online, in a boardroom, in front of donors, and more. So with her signature energy, insight, and heart, Dana brings a powerful presence to everything she does, and tonight is no exception. So please join me in welcoming my friend, extraordinary, Madame Dana Delval.
Hello, hello, hello. I thought about jumping up on the front of the stage, and then I was reminded that if my mother were here, she would say, "Could you ever just have a little grace?" So I used the stairs. Next time. Welcome to the 8th annual Journey for Hope Gala. Thank you to Rachel Meyer for our wonderful pre-program entertainment. I'm always curious to know who is here for the first time. Oh, that's good. Who has never missed one? Not as good. That's all right. It's all right. If you are new to the Jeremiah community, our mission is to disrupt the cycle of poverty for single mothers and their children 2 generations at a time. We have an exciting program planned for you this evening, including a special keynote from one of our JP alums. Yeah, I have a tiny preview of that, and hell yeah is probably about the right way to say it. A message from our Community Board of Trustees Chair, David Schultz, the opportunity to give during Fund a Journey, a featured silent auction, and as our final raffle prize, the chance to win a trip to Hawaii. Really? This is a big deal. Thank you, Tory. Thank you. You'll warm up. It's all right. So I would like to share a little bit about why Jeremiah is near and dear to my heart. I was not a JP mom, but I could have been. I had my son just months after graduating from college. And then about a year into his life, I met a young woman and we became friends. And about a year after that, she had a baby. And by that time, the 2 of us were living in income-based housing. I was on the 4th floor and she was on the 3rd floor directly beneath me. We treated our apartments like a 2-story home. Our children grew up essentially as siblings, playing and most often fighting together. In the 9 years that Natalie and her daughter and my son and I lived in that environment, between the 2 of us, we earned 4 additional degrees beyond my undergraduate. We babysat for each other so that we could get to class and complete our assignments. While both Natalie and I had the support of our families, we both know that we could not have done all that we did in all of those years without the support, the care, the shoulder to cry on, the laughter, and the memories that we made as a chosen family. In fact, I have to tell you my favorite thing. We used to take our kids to Medora in the summer. We would save up all year and go to Medora. And one year we asked the most quintessential North Dakotan cowboy if he would take a picture of the 4 of us on the rock at the top up by the pitchfork fondue. And he took the picture, and as he was bringing the camera back to us, he went, "That's gonna be an awesome Christmas picture." And you know, you don't expect a guy from Western North Dakota to be excited about 2 moms and 2 kids. So it was we love that moment in our many memories of those years together. 20 years later since living that way, despite having married the love of my life nearly 17 years ago, I can, wow, he's leading his own applause. I can honestly say, and I apologize to you, sir, my relationship with Natalie continues to be the most powerful and impactful relationship of my life because we built an unofficial 2-person Jeremiah program out of necessity, and it made all of the difference for all 4 of us. So that is why I'm so delighted to be here tonight with you. I lived it, You're here to support it, and so let's continue on with our evening. The lucky raffle winner will be announced at the end of the evening, so be sure to purchase your tickets very soon. There are only 200 available. Shortly after dinner, we'll begin our program with a good old-fashioned game of heads and tails, so make sure to get your paddles. You are allowed to buy more than one, but you have to play them all at once, so don't buy 40. Purchase your $20 heads or tails paddles for a chance to win a cash prize of 50% of the game's total sales. Swing by the table next to registration, and one of our fantastic volunteers would be happy to help you. They are wearing white lanyards this evening. You should have received your bidder number at registration. If you haven't yet added your credit card, get that going now so that you are ready to bid. On the Classy Live page, find the 3 horizontal lines in the upper right corner, sometimes known as the hamburger. Select Cart and then click Add Payment Method. If you've registered with your cell number, you'll also receive text updates throughout the evening. Otherwise, when you place your first bid, you'll be prompted to enter your phone number because you know you want to keep tabs on all of the things that you are determined to bring home tonight. Don't let someone outbid you. And I would just like to add, as someone who worked in the nonprofit sector for a long time, tonight is not the night to walk away from the silent auction and say, man, I got a great deal. Tonight is the night to overpay for everything, because guess where that money's gonna go? Right back to JP. Please let a volunteer with a white or orange lanyard know if you need any assistance. Okay. Before we finally fully dive into this special evening, I invite you to take just a brief moment with me to pause in gratitude. We give thanks for the food before us, nourishing our bodies and prepared with care. We give thanks for the ohana around us, the friends, family, and community who share this space. And we give thanks for the spirit of aloha, which lives in our kindness, our generosity, and our connection to one another. May this evening be filled with joy, may our hearts be open, and may the love we share tonight ripple outward to uplift others. As we settle in for what promises to be a meaningful and inspiring evening, we invite you to begin enjoying the delicious meal in front of you as it starts to make its way out. Please feel free to start eating as we continue with tonight's program. While you're enjoying dinner, we're going to take a moment to recognize a few extraordinary individuals whose contributions have truly made an impact. To kick off the portion of this evening, I have the pleasure of introducing someone whose leadership and dedication to our mission continues to shape the path forward. He'll be sharing a few highlights from our work over the past year and presenting a couple of special awards. Please join me in welcoming our board chair, David Schultz.
Aloha, good evening. On behalf of the Jeremiah Program Fargo-Moorhead Community Board of Trustees, I want to welcome you one and all tonight. I was introduced to Jeremiah Program in 2010 when a group of community leaders, one of whom you'll meet and will celebrate shortly, invited me to help envision a campus in Fargo-Moorhead for Jeremiah. Since that time, I have witnessed the profound impact that JP has working with single mothers as they navigate their families through success in our community. But first, let me do this, and I want to begin tonight by recognizing the dedicated individuals and organizations in our community who contribute tirelessly to the mission of Jeremiah Program. First and foremost, I really want to shed light on our Jeremiah moms. I want to recognize women like Tory, who you'll meet and hear her story later, who their strength, their courage, their determination to change their lives and shape a better future for their children is really what this night is all about. Yes, Jeremiah Program provides support, it provides guidance and resources, but it's the moms who chart their own course and do the hard work. JP moms are the true architects of their own lives. So if I could ask current and alumni moms to please stand and be recognized. We are all so inspired by you. Delivering the Jeremiah Program mission is made possible by the extraordinary dedication of our Jeremiah staff, both here in Fargo-Moorhead and across the national leadership team. Their passion, yes, passion, and commitment creates long-lasting impacts for our moms as they support them each and every day on their journey toward success. If I could have the Jeremiah team members please rise and be recognized. I am privileged to work alongside a group of committed leaders on the Community Board of Trustees who play a vital role in guiding and enhancing the success of Jeremiah Program right here in Fargo-Moorhead. Thank you for your leadership and unwavering dedication to this organization. Would current and former community board members please rise? And also, if we could give a quick round of applause to the volunteers here tonight who are helping us put on this program. While we may not be on the islands tonight, the spirit of aloha is certainly alive and well right here at the Holiday Inn. Our tropical escape is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors, whose investments allow us to gather in celebration and in support of our Jeremiah Program families. Our special thanks go to our incredible sponsors who make this evening possible. Our presenting journey sponsor, Aggie Foundation. Our leading match sponsor, Eagle Ridge Companies. Excursion sponsors, Aldevron, Border States, Cardinal IG, Extraordinary Executive Coaching by Dylan DeVell, and Sanford Health. Our event production sponsors, Mobile Pro. And our passport sponsors, Bobcat Company, Hebron, Microsoft, RD Offit Company, Schultz & Associates Architects, Tito's Handmade Vodka, U.S. Bank, and Windy Davenport. Thank you once again to our sponsors. We simply could not deliver on the Jeremiah Program mission without your generosity. And I would call your attention also to the program tonight, to take a moment to look through where you'll find a full list of table sponsors and in-kind sponsors. To each and every one of you, thank you for your generous gifts and your belief in Jeremiah Program. As we begin our special evening together, I'd like to take a few minutes to share some insights and vision about Jeremiah Program. Over the years, I've witnessed so many incredible successes, moms who have graduated, gone on to meaningful careers, and their children are thriving in school. In 2010, during a visit to the campuses in Minneapolis and St. Paul, I was deeply inspired by the truly transformative impact of Jeremiah Program and it has on economic mobility for families led by single moms, changing 2 generations at a time. Since then, I've had the privilege of witnessing Jeremiah Program's remarkable evolution, not only in its reach, but it's also its depth. JP has become a national leader in systemic change, working to remove barriers that keep generational poverty in place. We summarize this work in 3 core pillars: do, foster, influence. Do. This is the work that Jeremiah Program has been doing in its 27 years. JP continues to measure and refine the delivery of the 2-gen model, supporting not only single moms, but also their children on a path to lasting economic mobility. I'm especially excited to share, right here in Fargo-Moorhead, we will celebrate 9 moms graduating later this month. Some of those moms will continue their educational journey, while others will be stepping into meaningful careers. They've worked so hard to achieve all of their strengths and come back to our community. Foster. I'm very excited about the continued support and engagement that JP maintains with program alumni to strengthen their network and to empower them to give back to their communities. We've had the opportunity as a board to be engaged with the moms at a program called JP Summit. More for that in a moment. I can't wait for you to hear directly from Tory tonight, who has a remarkable story related in that regard and illustrates the ripple effect that this work has, not just on families, but on our entire community. JP's 2-gen model is clearly not just one and done. It is a long-term proposition that will continue generation after generation. And finally, influence. As the growing national organization, Jeremiah Program is committed to growth, innovation, and measurable impact, ensuring continued transformation in the lives of families and the communities they call home. The Community Board of Trustees is also invited to JP Summit and brings together the National Governing Board, national staff, campus team, local board members from across the country to help shape the future vision of JP and strengthen its alignment with its mission and impact. We especially enjoy the days when we overlap with the JP moms and can connect with those folks both from our community and across the United States. Jeremiah Program is actively advancing its mission through public policy, through advocacy, driving systemic change in issue areas that disproportionately impact JP families with the goal of long-lasting generational impact. Coming back to Fargo-Moorhead, I'd like to share a few highlights. In 2024 alone, 143 moms and their children participated in the program. 45 children benefited from our on-site child development center, and 26 families found safety and stability in our 20-unit on-campus housing. Now, some of you who are good at math might say, how can those numbers be possible with a 20-unit campus? The ability to support families living off campus was a silver lining that came out of the COVID-19 pandemic, when we were able to add staff but allowed for virtual engagement as well. And now we serve nearly 40, in this case 45 families on an ongoing basis. The impact is growing. I am truly excited to watch how the transformational work of JP's 2-gen model demonstrates exponential impacts as we see the number of interconnected families grow from generation to generation. JP's impact in this community is the direct result of the support from individuals and organizations like you, each and every one of you in this room. Thank you. And I'd like to invite Letisa to join me back on the stage, please. She must be chatting with someone. Do you expect that maybe she ran into somebody she knew? Tonight, we are thrilled to recognize 2 extraordinary community partners with our first ever JP Fargo-Moorhead Awards. The first award is the Hope in Action Award. This award recognizes a community leader whose unwavering dedication has profoundly impacted the lives of Jeremiah Program single moms and their children. Through their commitment, they've created opportunities for hardworking single moms to pursue their personal and professional goals while supporting their children's own development, advancing lasting progress in our community. It is our honor tonight to present the J.P. Fargo-Moorhead 2025 Hope in Action Award to Andrea Haukoto.
Wow, thank you so very much. I am honored and I am extremely humbled. When I began exploring the possibility of expanding Jeremiah Program to Fargo-Moorhead, it was 2009, crazy. And it was a job and it was challenge, but it quickly moved beyond a job to something much, much more meaningful than that. Through the years of working in the community with faith communities, with educators, with healthcare, philanthropists, donors, with the moms, and getting to know them and the kiddos and the babies, those lovely babies. Seeing the strength and the determination made the work so, so much more meaningful. The work became a passion and it built to a vision. And I have gotten to see so many of you tonight who have been here throughout the years, extraordinary volunteers. Let's give it up for volunteers, you guys. Okay? And visionary leaders who have made this work a vision for many. I want to share this recognition with the moms who trusted the early development of the program and all the moms who have come to Jeremiah Program. Thank you for trusting us. You are the true hope in action. So thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Andrea. Next, we are excited to present the Generations Rising Award. This award honors a community partner whose strategic investment in Jeremiah Program empowers singles moms to lead their families towards a brighter future. Through visionary leadership and a shared commitment to change, this partner drives two-generation impact, supporting Jeremiah Program moms in building their own legacies, laying the foundations for their children's success, and strengthening the community for generations to come. It is our honor tonight to present the J.P. Fargo-Moorhead 2025 Generations Rising Award to Cardinal IG under the leadership of Mike Arnson.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. On behalf of the entire team at Cardinal IG, we are deeply grateful to receive the first ever Generations Rising Award. We believe in the power of opportunity and community, and there's no better example of this than the Jeremiah Program. My Cardinal IG teammate Tracy Renner and I were fortunate to tour the program recently, and we got to meet some of the amazing moms, including Tory, who are working tirelessly to build better lives for themselves and their children. Their strength, determination, and hope are inspiring. We at Cardinal IG are proud to stand alongside them as partners in this journey. and we remain committed to supporting their pursuit of both personal and professional growth. Thank you once again for this meaningful recognition.
I get to make a nice side announcement. We recognized Dr. Cook and his wife. I get to recognize my alum president, Dr. Tim Downs, and his wife, Mary, who are also here from MSUM tonight. Please, let's give them an applause. For the record, Dr. Cook, my master's is from NDSU, so. As you continue to enjoy dinner, you'll notice volunteers coming around, and these are not just any volunteers. Many of them are current and former JP moms who will be providing you the chance to win a trip of a lifetime to Hawaii. How does that land with you now? Okay, see, the room is warming up. That's getting better. For your convenience, there is an ATM in the back. If you're under 30, you might not know what an ATM is, but money comes out of it. It's like a money tree. That is courtesy of Card Care Systems. You can also purchase your tickets with Venmo. If you're over 75, you might not know what that is. So we're hitting everybody in the middle. If you haven't yet purchased your heads or tails paddles, don't miss your chance. The game will begin after dinner. So now please enjoy your Hawaiian-themed dinner. Okay. I guess all you needed was a little Hawaiian food in your tummies to activate. That's delightful. Welcome back. Are you enjoying the evening so far? That is a very middle of the room applause. I don't want to do that competition thing, but you guys both lost. So let's run that one more time. Are you enjoying the evening so far? Much better, thank you. Okay, before we get into the fun and games, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our returning Journey sponsor, the Aggie Foundation. This incredible organization has played a pivotal role in helping make tonight possible, and their commitment to the success of our JP families is nothing short of inspiring. They've prepared a short video to share more about their mission and impact, so let's please give them our full attention. Everyone in this room knows what it costs to make an industry video, so let's just stop and listen. It's 1 minute long. Ready? Getting quiet. Lights are going down.
Hello, I'm Terry Peterson, president of the Aggie Foundation. The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. It was started back in 2012. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming, giving back to the communities that have given back to us over the years.
I'm Lance Selzer. I'm a board member for the Aggie Foundation. I've been with the Aggie Foundation since its inception, seeing it grow from just an idea to what it is today, and it's been a remarkable journey.
We've given to the Burlington Fire Department, the Burlington Parks and Recs, Delax Burlington Booster Club, the Delax Burlington Golf Team. Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this. The Aggie Foundation partnership is a great program so that we can do that for them.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500. We were running into a little issue short of funds in getting started and learning how to keep the daycare going. So that was essential for us to help pay our bills and just stay on track and keep the daycare open
The Aggie Foundation has played a huge role in supporting our communities at TGU, both Towner and Granville, and helping to provide a lot of these opportunities that are otherwise probably not available for a lot of our students. So we very much appreciate that.
The Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community in general. They give these kids opportunities that they wouldn't have, and also the community opportunities that they wouldn't have normally. So it's a fantastic thing.
For the most part, we're very rural. We got a lot of open spaces and a lot of area to cover. And so I kind of started thinking along the lines of getting some kind of off-road vehicle with tracks that would enable us to be able to get out to these people and help them. It's been a great partnership ever since. I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done in helping us achieve this goal.
We just purchased a new side-by-side that we use for wildland fires, like grass fires, slough fires. Wanted to say thank you for the Aggie Foundation for everything they've done. It's been great. Definitely helped us out a lot.
We're in smaller communities, but we're also in larger communities. We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. So if we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Take two. That was worth getting quiet for, wasn't it? If you are here tonight from the Aggie Foundation, would you please stand so we can acknowledge you? That is a commitment to theme, sir. Well done. Well done. We are so honored to have partners like you who stand with our families and help them thrive, so thank you for that. Okay, who's ready to have a little fun? I'm really here for the call and response portion, so when I ask a question, it's almost never rhetorical. So we're gonna run it again, because I really like to feel like what I'm doing matters. Who's ready to have a little fun? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have the privilege of introducing our talented auctioneers for this evening, Katie and Missy, Pineapple and Coconut themselves. Katie and Missy are the Cashman Auctioneers, the auctioneering sisters. They started this gig in the fall of 2016 after attending the Missouri Auction School together, which apparently is actually a real thing. Since then, they have raised, are you ready for this? $17 million for nonprofits and organizations. You need to spend more time in the Fargo-Moorhead community, you two. We need that money here. That's incredible. All while having a whole lot of fun. They live apart in Bismarck and Bozeman, but join forces tonight in Fargo for the Jeremiah Program because they love its mission and, of course, the beautiful people who live right here in the Red River Valley. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage to help us kick off tonight's game of Heads or Tails. Katie and Missy.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Dana. All right, good evening. We're ready for the fun and games to begin, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those of you that purchased a paddle or 2 or 10, I am going to invite you to stand at this time
as we get Trevor to join us on stage to be our coin flipper.
And
perhaps the best dressed of the night.
Best dressed, right here.
I'm a little shy.
He's a little shy,
so
folks.
he's
So
not
we gotta make sure he's feeling really welcomed up here.
Okay, and you heard Dana explain earlier, if you purchase more than one paddle, you got to play them all at the same time. They don't have to be the same bet, but you're playing them on the same flip. He knows the assignment. He's ready to go. He's playing his odds. There you go. All right, are we all aware of how to play? So you want to, whatever you're betting, have it face the stage, and that'll keep you honest. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to whittle you down. Do we have time? We'll find out if we've got time for 2 games. We're going to find out. Okay?
Yeah, maybe Tory knows in the back how we're doing on time.
How are we doing on time?
If we do more than 1 game.
Okay.
Perfect.
Does this mean we're doing good, or does this mean one game? This means we're doing good. Okay, just making sure.
It means Trevor looks amazing.
It doesn't. One more time for Trevor, everybody.
Yeah, this outfit.
Okay, Trevor, everyone, place your bets, heads or tails, and Trevor's going to
Assume
do
your
our
positions.
flippity-doo-dah. Good. And we have heads.
Heads.
Lost half of his fan base right there. Just boom. All right. Here we go. Second flip. It doesn't have to be the same bet. Whatever you want it to be.
And by the way, we're playing for the 50-50 prize.
Oh, yes, it's a 50-50.
We should mention that. We're playing for the 50-50 cash prize.
And we have heads again. There we go.
Who loves me now?
Who loves me now?
Flip number 3.
Whoa!
Heads again.
Wow.
Sorry, Letitia, it's time to sit down.
He's keeping his job so far. He's not been fired.
It might
so
be
this
a
is good.
double-headed coin. It's not. Okay, we're good. All right, one more flip. Let's see how we do.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
All right.
Tails.
Wow. Letitia's still in the game.
All right.
Letitia's still up.
Okay, should we bring up who we have left to play in front?
She's like, no.
Too many people?
Let's do one more.
We'll do one more.
Yeah, let's do one more.
I'm such a terrible guesstimator as to how many people are left.
All
All right, here we go. Trevor, one more time.
That's a good flip.
It's a really good flip. Tails.
Letitia.
Girls in the front, they really want to win.
They've been on it.
They really do.
Do we have enough?
I mean, also, if you've made it this far, you should go buy a lottery ticket after this. Just,
Yes.
just saying. Just saying.
Okay,
Let's do it one more.
one more. Let's flip again.
All right. One of you two are going to lose.
One of them is going to lose, most definitely. Here we go.
Oh.
Heads.
Oh, she's still in it.
Heads is still
He's
in it.
still in it.
Yeah, let's bring him on stage. Let's bring him on up.
Get
Who's
him
ever
up
left?
here.
Or you can
Get
line
him
up
up
right
here.
here.
Come on up.
Come on up. Come on down. Come on up. Come on.
I
come
mean,
on.
you
You
don't
can
look
do it.
that good to be sitting down.
Never.
You know?
Here we go.
Okay, my friends.
Here, I'll have you line up. Go. Come on, right
Yeah,
up here.
come
so
on
everybody
up to
can
that.
see you.
Come on-
so I
come
want
on
you to
up.
place your bets facing
Come
the
on up,
crowd
yes.
so they can see it in real time. Go
Yes.
right up here to the edge. Go on right up here, right up here. Right
Yeah,
up
place your bets out to the crowd.
here. Okay.
They're keeping
Yep.
you honest.
Show the crowd what you're gonna bet. Do we have enough diversity here, or are they all gonna be? Are they all gonna be in the guesses of the things? All right, here we go.
Are we ready?
We're ready. Heads. Oh! She bet big, win big. All right.
Well done.
Well done. So we have time for another game?
Do we have time for? We do have
Okay.
time for one more game.
What's your name? Anne. This is Anne. She's winner number 1. We're going to keep you on stage here with us. Oh,
Yes,
dear.
you get to help be a judge.
All right, everybody who bought a
No,
paddle.
we're gonna do one more
We're
game.
playing again. We're
So
playing again,
stand up
Trevor.
again.
We're playing again,
We're gonna
Trevor.
find out who's facing off with Anne.
Who's ready to take her on? All right, first flip, round 2. Here we go. I'm ready. Are they ready? Tails. Ooh.
Right away.
That was a big eliminator. Okay, flip number 2. Heads.
Still in the game.
That was a good clap.
That was a good one.
Good clap. That was a good clap.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. We got to take Trevor on the road with us,
Yeah,
Miss.
he's on a roll.
Right at the coin flip. Let's do it. Good. Good. Bets locked in. Tails. Ooh, that really took a lot of people out. We only have how many left, miss? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another one, another flip.
One more flip.
Another
Let's do
flip.
one more flip, and then we'll bring them up. We got a good mix. Okay, let's do it.
Here we go.
Heads.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on up. Come on up to the stage. And let's see how we do here.
Bring them up.
Cheer them on while they make the long trek up here. All right, here, come on up here to the edge of the stage. Come on up, come on up. Show everybody what you're bitten.
No.
We're waiting for, oh yes, you got it. No, you're not, it's quite all right. We got nowhere to go. Come on up here, and you can show the whole crowd what you're betting.
Count my turns.
You gotta count your turns? Okay.
Especially with that dress. I mean, come on, that thing is perfect. All right, do we have some
all right.
diversity up here?
Okay, let's do it.
2 heads, 2 tails.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What is it? Heads. Ah, sorry. Didn't work. All right, here we go. Who's gonna be what? Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Last one, and you'll have a showdown with Ann. Tails.
Nice job.
The ladies.
All right,
Come
Ann.
on up here, Ann. Come on up here.
Come on back up, Ann.
One last perfect flip from Trevor, and we're ready to rock and roll.
No pressure.
No pressure, Trevor.
It's going to roll all the way down. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
50-50 on the line.
Which way? This same way? This way.
I don't know.
This way?
I don't know. Don't make me pick.
This way?
Heads.
There she is.
Ann! All right. You're such a good sport. Everybody give it up for Ann. Give it up for Trevor.
Amazing.
Well done. Well done. Okay. Whew. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for playing. Do we know how much the winner's going to get? Oh, I can't.
Just shout it out. Shout it out. 1,000
$1,000?
Ann's getting 1,000.
And you're getting $1,000.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my sister Missy.
And this is my sister Katie.
And we are the Cashman Auctionisters.
The Auctioneering Sisters.
We love to talk fast.
We love a good cause.
We love a good theme.
So it's perfect that we are here tonight for the Jeremiah Program Aloha Night in Hawaii. It's perfect.
Hello, hello. So when we got the call about this auction, about how great this program is, even though we don't live in Fargo, we've been longtime supporters of the Jeremiah Program. We love what it does. We love the mission of sisterhood. Like Dana was talking about earlier, the sisterhood that has to happen with young women that are in these situations. And I have a built-in sister, and we have 3 other sisters at home, but we don't invite them to everything. But their sisterhood is still important, especially at the holidays, because they're great gift givers, and we love to keep them around. So,
but Katie was also talking about how beautiful the chosen sisterhood is, not the mandatory familial sisterhood, right? And so your chosen family makes such a big difference, and I think that's why, you know, when you're reading the impact statements and you're hearing about the difference that it makes, they're creating a legacy, not only for their children, but for the women coming forward in this program. So it's an honor that we get to work together and be together for such an incredible event here on this stage.
Yes. And like Dana also talked about earlier, she talked about the importance of not getting a really good deal, which feeds right into a repeat after me cheer that Missy and I love to do before every auction. So are you ready for a repeat after me oath that you're going to take with us this evening?
Yes.
The answer is most definitely yes. All right. Here we go. Tonight. One more time. Tonight is not about
getting a good deal.
Tonight
is about
the Jeremiah Program.
The Jeremiah Program.
Tonight is not about getting a good deal.
Getting a good deal. Tonight
is about realizing that this is the night to buy a staycation in Minneapolis with 4 tickets to the Twins.
That is the time to go to Minneapolis for the Twins. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. All right. So we're ready. Are we ready, Miss?
We're going to point out our 3 spotters that we have. Chris in the gold, yellow. Hi, Chris. Chris, wave at everybody. We have Michelle. Where's my lovely Michelle? Michelle, my belle over there. And then my Danny. Where's Danny? Daniela. Danny. Where's my Danny?
Danny might have
Danny, she's running in from out there. Andrea will be our other spotter. So, gals, I want you to come on in, Michelle. Michelle, come on in a little bit. Chris, come on in a little bit. If we missed your bids, it is nothing personal. It's because the room is so fun and exciting. So feel free to nod some of your bids to our spotters here on the other sides of the room. But before we get started, I just want to make sure everyone's got their paddles, not the heads or tails paddle. You have your auction paddle. Do we have our numbers? I'm not playing any tricks. I just want to make sure we have them. Can we hold those paddles high in the sky? Everybody, hold those paddles up. I want to make sure, do we have any paddles over on this side of the room? A couple? Okay, this table's ready to play. Perfect. All right, my friends, I'm going to tell you a little bit about these items. Katie's going to sell them. Up first, join Linda Boyd, our beloved community leader, artist, musician, for an intimate cooking experience with 3 of your friends. You get to choose between Indian or Greek cuisine. You're going to laugh. You're going to listen to music. It's paired with drinks. This evening is more than food. It's about friendship, sisterhood, and supporting the incredible women of the Jeremiah Program. Katie,
all right.
Lot number 101. Take it away.
Here we go. First item of the night. We're going to start real easy breezy. $100 to get this one off the ground. Who's in for $100 tonight for the dinner? I'm at $100 right here. Looking for 2. Anybody in for 200? $200 over there now. 3. Looking for 3. I'm looking for 3. I got 2 over here. Looking for 3. 2. You want to do 300? I'm looking for 4. I'm at 300. Looking for 4. Anybody in for 400? 400 down front. Thank you so much. Now 5. Anybody in for 500? I'm at 4. Looking for 5. Anybody in for 500? 500 right there. Now 6. I'm looking for 600 to keep this one moving. I'm at 5. Looking for 6. Anybody in for 600? I'm at $500 over here. Looking for 6. Anybody in for 6? Looking for 600? Anybody in for 600? I'm looking for $600 to keep this alive. How about on sale for $550? I'm at 500. Looking for 5.5. Yep. She says yes to 550. Do you want to do 6? She says yes to 6. You want to do 650? I'm at 600. Do you want to do 650? It doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be you, but you were interested a few moments ago. You don't have to still be interested. 650. Ew. There we go. Now I'm looking for 7. Oh, she's like, I wanted this to be over. I'm at 650. Do you want to do 7? 700? She says yes to 7. How about 750? She says no. Anybody else want to jump in at 7.5? Anybody in for 750? I'm at $700. Hey! She says yes to 750. Oh, check who you put at your table there, ma'am. 750. Now I'm looking for 800. Anybody in for 800? I'm at 750. Looking for 8 to keep this one going. You want to do 800? You want to do 800? Is she in, miss, for 800? I've got 750. Anybody want to jump in at 8? Anybody want to jump in at 800? Anybody want to jump in? I'm selling it. $750 right there. Bidder $497. Bidder $497. Yes.
All right, up next, item number 102, soaring sights and custom sips. Get ready to take the controls with an expert flight instructor to blast you through the basics. For a newer Cessna 1725, you get to pilot the aircraft yourself. This is a 45-minute adventure. You get to fly as much as you want, or you can leave it up to the instructor. Once you're back on the ground, you get a custom private class with the experts at Bridgeview Liquors. Top shelf taste. This is a one-of-a-kind experience. Katie, let's go flying and then have some cocktails.
Let's do it. Not the other way around. Trevor is interested. I know that much. All right. Who is ready to go for a flight? Go for a flight. You can fly it yourself or let them do it. I'll do all the hard work for you. Again, let's start this one real easy, breezy. Let's start this one at $100 to get it off the ground. $100 right there, looking for 2. Anybody for 200? I'm at 100, looking for 2. $200 in the back, now 3. You want to do 300? 300 right there, now 4. Anybody for 400? I'm at 300 right here, looking for 4. Anybody for $400? I'm only at 300, looking for 4. $400 over there in the back. Thank you so much. Now 5. I'm looking for 500. I'm at 400 over here, looking for 5. Anybody in for 500? $400 over there looking for 5. Anybody in for 500? I'm only at 400. Anybody want to do 500? Anybody want to do 500? I'm selling it. $400 over there in the back. Sir, over by the bar. He's pretending like he wasn't involved now. What was your bid number, sir? There you go.
Bidder number 483, is that correct? Chris, shout it out for me. Chris, is that correct? 483? Yes, 483.
483, thank you.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Private Pours at Cellar 624. Gather your favorite wine-loving friends for an exclusive evening of sophistication and flavor at Cellar 624. Private wine tasting for up to 8 people. It's going to be selected and presented by sommelier Ramon Sosa. Talking about your sensory of your journey of the aromas, the notes, the wine wisdom in a very intimate and stylish setting. If you want, you can upgrade it. Get yourself a little cheese board and some tapas.
Why not?
Keep it simple, whatever the case may be.
Whatever you want to do. All right. So here we go. Private wine tasting for up to 8 people. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're going to start this one real easy breezy. $100 to get this one moving. I'm at $100 looking for 2. You want to do 200?
Yep.
$200 over there now looking for 3. Anybody in for 300? 300 right there now 4. Anybody in for 400? I'm at 3 looking for 400. Anybody in for 400? $400. Is that one over there, Chris? $400 over there now 5. Anybody in for 500? Anybody in for 500? I'm at 4 over here looking for 5. $500 over there now 6. Anybody want to do 600? Anybody want to do 6? 600 right there now 7. Anybody want to do 700? I'm at 6 looking for 7. I'm at 600 looking for 700. You want to do $700? 8 people. $700 over there. Thank you so much. $700 over there now 8. It is now 8. You want to do 8? He's in for 8. You want to do 9? I'm at 800 wanting to do 9. Anybody for 900? I'm at 8. They say yes to 9. You want to do $1,000? Our first $1,000 bid of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're at $1,000 over here, looking for 1,100 to keep this one alive. At 1,000, looking for 1,100. You want to do 1,100, 1,100, 1,100. I'm at 1,000, looking for 1,100. Do they want to do 1,100? Yes, he does. 1,100. He says yes to 12. He's not hesitating. You want to do 13? Come on, bid him up. He's at 12. Let's do 13. You want to do 1,300? He says no. Anybody else want to jump in at 1,300? 1,300 to keep this one moving. Anybody in for 1,300? I'm selling it $1,200. Bidder $399. Thank you so much for 1,200. All right, here we go. Are we having fun? We're having fun. Okay, Missy's gonna sell a few now.
This up next, For the Love of Beer.
For the love of beer.
So clever. We love a little play on words.
We sure do. So this is a fantastic package. Get ready to swing, sip, and socialize with this all-in-one golf, vodka, and beer experience that's perfect for any golf lover or group of friends looking for a terrific time. So this, you get a golf bag, a set of golf balls, the golf ball marker, golf tees, 5 Tito's mini 4-packs of bottles, because a good round deserves a great toast, right? Then you and your crew will gather for a 2-hour experience at Sweet Shots, where you'll have 2 bays reserved for up to 12 people. Then, but wait, there's more. You're going to get a beer for a year certificate from DS Beverages, making sure the good times continue well after your final swing. All right, Missy, who wants the golf package?
Katie, I'm not going to lie, this is one of our biggest packages of the night. So just to save some time, if we got some people in the crowd that just want it right now, I just want to see, does anybody want to buy it right now for $5,000? We have a $5,000 bid just right out of the gate. I thought I would check. We're going to start the bidding off at $1,000. So I have a $1,000 bid to get this one off the ground. We're looking for a $1,000 bid, one of our bigger items of the night. There he is. Thank you, sir. It is now $1,100. We got a $1,000 bid on the floor. Gentleman's bid. Looking for $1,100. We have $1,100 bid in the room.
On. We're
looking for
$1,100.
Looking for $1,100. We got gentleman's bid right here for $1,000. He knows it's a deal, so he's sitting back. He's getting comfortable. But ladies and gentlemen, there is no prize for second place. Do we have a bid for $1,100 in the room? Gentleman's bid right there for $1,000. He's looking at me like, sell it already. $1,100 on the far side. Thank you, my dear. It is now $1,200. He says he's out. She's got it for $11 right now. I'm looking for $1,200. Can we get there for $1,200 now? Anybody in the room looking for $1,200? One more time at $1,200. Should we sell it to her? Look at it. She's doing this to me. She's doing this. She's like, yes, girl, sell it to me. She's got it for $1,100, but I just want to play
1,200.
fair. He's got it for 12 right now. It is now $1,300. Yes, 13 over there. It is now a $1,400 bid. Got it for 13. Ladies bid on the far side. Looking for a $1,400 bid. I'm looking at you, but anybody can jump in and play. It's just money. You can always make more. It's the good news. So we got 13 over there. I'm looking for a $1,400 bid to keep it going. Yes to 14. Yes to 14. It is now 1.5. We have 1,005 on the far side. I've got a $1,400 bid right over here. I'm going to see if I can keep it going for $1,500. It's for a good cause. You're having a really good time for a really good cause, as if you didn't already know that. He's got it for a $1,400 bid. I'm looking for 15. One more time. Should we sell it to him for 14? I feel pretty good about it. It's still a pretty good deal. I just want to make sure you're going to sleep okay tonight. If I sell, she is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say sold. $1,400, bidder number 127, number 127.
All right. Thank you for that. All right, our next item, exquisite Indian feast for 12 people with wine pairings. We have the lovely Kavita Gandala here tonight. She is going to make you a fantastic meal. She's over there in the back. You got to give her a shout. So, a flavor-packed Indian dinner for 12, lovingly prepared and delivered to your home by the sisterhood behind Seva, Cooking with Purpose. This custom culinary experience features a mouth-watering appetizer, 3 aromatic and boldly spiced main dishes, all the sides that you need, the rice, the naan, you name it, and a decadent homemade dessert, plus 3 bottles of expertly paired wine. Truly a celebration of friendship, spice, and soulful hospitality. Let's sell this one, miss.
This is great. This is for 12 people. So this is quite a big dinner. Folks, we're going to start the bidding off at a $500 bid, and that's a gift. Back to Jeremiah Program. He's got it for 5. Would you take it for 6? He says yes. How about a $700 bid? Back to you. It is now 8. Looking for an $800 bid. 8 to you. How about 9? He says no question. How about 1,000 now? 1,000. How about 1,100? There's 11. How's 12? Yes. I love that he's just holding his paddle up. He's got it for 12. How about a 13? Yes. 1,400. Now he says no. I mean, an extra $100, that's like a few cups of coffee in Fargo these days.
$100.
He's got it for $1,300. I'm looking for a $1,400 bid. Is anybody else in the game? Yeah. He's back in it.
Oh.
He's got it for 14. Would you take it for 15? Yes, 15.
She's in for 15.
In the front. It's a $1,600 bid. How about 17?
17
looking for 7. He's got it. Yes, 17. How about 18 now? Now they're getting loosened up. I like this. It's like the wine tasting has already started. He's got it for a $1,700 bid. You want to do, he's got it for 17. You want to go 18? Yes. Yes, he does. That's an $1,800 bid, folks. I'm looking for 19 now. Can we get there? 1,009. Think about, oh, look at that. Perfect timing. He sets the beer down for him as he's walking by. I love that timing for us. Looking for a $1,900 bid. We got 18 right here. Yes,
She's
19.
in for 19.
It is now 2,000. Folks, make some noise if you believe in some magic tonight. She's got it for a $1,900 bid. I'm looking for 2,000. How about 1950? 1950 works.
1950.
It is now 2,000. Looking for a $2,000 bid. Let's go 2,100. 21. Yeah, 2050. We can do that. We like a sale. We like a sale. It is now 2,100. Looking for a $2,100 bid. Back to you, ladies at that table, having a good time tonight.
Yeah,
you've got it. Yes, okay. That's 21. How about 2,150? Should I let her have it? Ladies, want to have some fun over there? Should we sell it to her for 21? And the crowd says yes.
Yes.
We're going to say sold. $2,100. And Michelle might already have it. Your paddle number, my dear.
Well done, Laura.
Paddle number 162. Thank you so much.
All right.
Woo! Now here's that trip to Minneapolis you were talking about.
Here's that trip to Minneapolis I was talking about. All right. So get ready for your ultimate Minneapolis vacation. This package includes 4 tickets to go see those twins win something. You get a 2-night stay at the Hewing Hotel. You also get a $150 gift card to Tubilee, the Hewing Hotel's acclaimed restaurant. So whether you're a baseball fanatic, a foodie, or just need a little bit of R&R, this package hits a home run, miss. Wink, wink. So, like I said, 4 tickets to a Twins home game, a 2-night stay at the hotel, at the Hewing Hotel,
and $150 to Jubilee. Let's go to the cities.
This is going to be a really fun package. You love going to Twins games. It's not a far drive. Folks, we're also going to start this off at a $1,000 bid. Do we have yes, 1,000 right in the front? He's back in the game looking for 1,100. Looking for $1,100 bid now. Gentlemen's bid up in the front for 1,000. How about 1,100? Do we have 1,100 in the room? Yes, 11 right there. Back to you for 12. How about 13 now? He's got it for a $1,200 bid. I'm looking for 13. Can we get there for 1,003? Yes, 1,003. Yes, 14. How about 15 now? Yes, 15. 16. I love this. It's just numbers. I'm not so bad at counting. He's got it for $1,600. I'm looking for a $1,700 bid. I'm looking at you, but I'm also looking around. I'm looking at you, but I'm also looking around. He's got it for a $1,600 bid. Folks, anybody in the room for a $1,700 bid? He's got it for 16 on the side. He's feeling pretty
go Twins.
comfortable. 17 to you. 18 to you. It is now 1,900. He's got it for an $1,800 bid. How about 19? Looking for 1,009. Anybody else in the room want to play? We can only sell one of these trips. He's got it for an $1,800 bid. One more time at 19. Can we go one more time at 19?
You done?
She gave me an eyebrow wink. I don't know what that was, but it made me
19.
say yes. That's 19. How about 2,000? You're so generous, and I appreciate you playing so much. I can't even tell you. She's got it for a $1,900 bid. Should we sell it to her? We should. Should we sell it to her? I just want to check in with the rest of the room. They say sold. $1,900 to you, my dear. Number 192. 192.
Fantastic. Let's go Twins. It's their year. It's got to be their year.
It's got to
right?
be. It's got to be. It's got to be.
And the Vikings. It's just going to be a banner year in the Twin Cities. I can feel it. All right. One more item. Here we go. The Jeremiah wine, an unforgettable time. So great friends and great wine combined for this delightful pairing experience. Enjoy a private wine tasting with vintner and connoisseur Gene Griffin and dinner for 8 in the Barrel Room at Porter Creek in Fargo. Includes your appetizers, your entrees, your desserts, all prepared by the professional chef at Porter Creek, and wine, again, expertly paired. A lot of wine pairing experts here in the Fargo-Moorhead area.
So many experts.
And then they each a new kind of wine with each course. So it's a perfect location for a private dining experience. You're going to love it there. It's a beautiful place. 8 people, dinner, the whole kit and caboodle. Fantastic wine pairings. Let's make this one rock and roll.
We just want to say a big shout out to the Jeremiah Wine Company, because when the Jeremiah Program reached out to them years ago and said, hey, listen, we've got the same name. Do you think you want to be our buddy? And they said, would we?
Would I?
So here we are, and now they've become lifelong friends. They've been so good to us, so let's be good to them. This is for how many people, Kate? 8 people. 8 people. We're going to start this off at a $500 bid. Yes, $500 all over the room. How about 6? 6 to you, sir. How about 7? 7 over there. Would you take it for 8? Yes, 8. 9 to you. 9,000. 1,000 now. And how about 1,100? 1,100 to you. 12. 1,200 right there. 1,300 on the far side. Now 14 back to you. I just love how much you're playing tonight. He's getting his head in the game. 1,500 on the far side. Yes, 15 to you, my dear. How about 16 now? Looking for a 16. Right next to her.
Yes.
Right next to her. I love it when it happens at the same table.
Be careful.
She's got it for 1,600. I'm looking for 17. Yes, 17 back to you. How about 18 now? Gentleman's bid for a $1,600 bid. I'm looking for an 18. May we remind you, this is for the women. This is for the kids, okay? You are drinking wine for the kids, essentially, okay? This is such a good cause, and you're going to have an even more of a good time. We've got an $1,800 bid. Gentleman's bid over here. Looking for 19. Do we have a $1,900 bid? He's got it for 19. Would you take it for 2,000? He's got it for a $1,900 bid. I'm looking for 2,000 now. 2,000 to you. How about 21? Looking for take a deep breath. I know that I just got you right there.
It's a lot of
She's
work.
got it for 2,000. I'm looking for a $2,100 bid. Can we get there for 21? Anybody else in the room want to play? She's happy over there. I could sell it to her for 2,100. He's got it for 21, right? 22. I just cracked my voice. That was so exciting. She's got it for a $2,200 bid. I'm looking for 23 now. How about a $2,300 bid?
He's in it.
Yes, 23.
This might
Looking
have
for
to- this
24,
might have-
2,400. Do we have a 2,400? She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. We've got 23 right here.
This might
Let
have to
her
be
think
settled
about
in a
it.
parking lot,
Let her
miss.
think about it.
We're at 23.
We've got 23. Yes. Oh,
No, we're looking for
We got a
24.
hand talker. No, that's a bid. 2,400. 2,400. Looking for 2.5 now. Can we get, folks, we need to make some noise. It helps people spend money. It's true. It's a scientific fact. We've got a $2,400 bid over here. I'm looking for 25 now. She's got it for 24 on the side. Yes, 25. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. She's got it for 24. She's already celebrating. She's getting a little cocky over there. Just if I could be honest with you, sir. I mean, we could let her celebrate. Should we let her celebrate for a $2,400 bid? If it's kind of exciting. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say sold. $2,400 to that beautiful, yeah, yes. 180. 180. Amazing. Folks, can we get a round of applause for the generosity here in the
Well
room?
done.
Everybody all around. Up next, we're going to be well and unwind.
Yes, we are.
That's what we're going to do next. Feel your absolute best inside and out. This starts with a year of chiropractic care from Optimal Chiropractic, getting 12 follow-up adjustment visits, and then you get a year care to reach your health goals. You get to stretch, strengthen, and reconnect with 5 free yoga classes at Huge Yoga. You're going to take a restorative class or invigorating infrared hot yoga class, and then enjoy a 1-month membership at Club Pilates as well. Kate, sell it.
All right, this package is huge. Let's make this one rock and roll. Here we go. Let's be well, everybody. Let's start this one at $500. Who's in for $500? I'm at $500 over here looking for 6. Anybody for $600? I'm at $500 over here looking for 6. Anybody for $600? $600 over there now 7. Anybody want to do 700? I'm at 6 looking for 7. Anybody in for $700? Anybody in for $700? I'm looking for $700 to keep this one alive. I'm at 6 over here. Is there a $700 bid? $700 over there. I see it now. $700 over there now 8. It is now 8. I'm at 7 looking for 8. Anybody want to do 800? Anybody want to do $800? $800. I'm at 7. You want to do 8? Someone over there over at 8? All right, $800. You see a bid number over there? $800 over there now 9. Anybody want to do 900? I'm at 8 looking for 9. Anybody want to do 900? I'm at 8 looking for 9. Anybody want to do 900? It's really in the blind spots on this one. This is a fun one. Anybody want to do $900? $900. Anybody in for 900? I'm selling it for 8. $800. Bidder. There we go. Bidder 245. Bidder 245 for 800. Thank you so much.
Amazing. All right, up next, item number 9. Only a couple left to go. This one is called Dynamic Duo Diamonds and Dinner. You get a sunburst gold diamond necklace from Riddles Jewelry, and then you get an amazing session, a portrait studio session with Bethany Joes, or the shoot for up to 2 people. On this day of the shoot, you get to be pampered. You get your hair professionally done, makeup, lashes. Then you have a 2-hour photo session. You get to choose your 10 favorite images. You could have maybe a special mother-daughter situation coming up with Mother's Day around the corner with a $150 gift card to Nova Eatery as well. You get to treat yourself after this amazing session, Kate.
This is a big package. Do we have the necklace? Is it up on the screen? Is it up there? No? It's not there. But the necklace is beautiful. It's gorgeous. You got to take my word for it. Diamonds are
good. Sunburst.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
All right. Anybody want to buy this one right now for $5,000 and we can call it good and go home? No? All right. Let's start the bidding over here at $1,000. Who's in for $1,000? I'm at 1,000 looking for 1,500 to keep this one moving. I'm at 1,000 looking for 1,500. Anybody want to do 1,500? How about on sale for $1,250? 1,250, 1,250.
I just want to let you know,
money.
this package is valued at over $3,000, just to give you a little heads up.
Just to give you a ballpark here. We're at $1,000. I'm looking for $1,250 to keep this one moving. Looking for $1,250. Anybody want to do $1,250? $1,250. I'm at 1,000. We're at 1,250 right there. Thank you so much. Now I'm at 1,500. I'm at 1,250, looking for 15. 1,500 right here, looking for 1,750. 1,500. You want to do 1 3/4? 1,750. 1,750. 1,750. I'm at 15, looking for 1,750. Anybody want $1,750? 1,750. She says yes, 1,750. I'm looking for 2. You want to do $2,000? He said, how about 1,800? He says yes to 1,800. You want to do 1,900? She says no. Anybody else want to jump in at $1,900? I'm at 18, looking for 1,900. Well below the money on this one, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 19 to keep this one alive. Anybody want to do 1,900? Anybody want to do 1,900? I'm selling it. 1,800 right there. Bidder 130. He got one.
Amazing. Okay, folks, only a couple of items left, and this up next, adventure in your own backyard. This is by far and away our biggest package of the night. You get a double swing set, high crafted quality materials, over 25 square feet of play space. It's a 5-foot-high deck, a 3-position swing beam. You've got 2 belt swings, a trapeze bar, a playhouse, a side table roof, a 5-foot climbing rock wall, and just doubling it up with hours of safety, energetic fun, designed to grow your kids with this play set investment. Katie.
So, if you have kids like me, this is an investment of money, but trust me, it pays itself. It pays for itself in that first afternoon that you get to kick them outside. They're right in your own backyard. You know where they are, and they're going to have a ball. They're going to have a total blast. Thank you so much to Backyard Adventures for donating this lovely package. And ladies in the back, does this equipment get delivered to the person, or do they have to pick it up? How do they get this playground equipment? Andrea's
going to come set it up for you at your house.
Andrea's going to do it.
Is that true? Andrea, you should work at IKEA. It is so impressive.
She's trying to be the next Chip and Joanna, all in one.
That's right.
That's going to be her. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this one is worth a whole lot of money. Let's get this one moving.
You can tell them how much it's worth.
This one's worth
$7,500.
It's worth $7,500.
$7,500 is the price tag on this. Normally, we don't tell you the fair market price.
Normally, we don't do that.
But this one is by far and away our biggest one of the night.
So who wants to buy it now for $7,500? Anybody want to buy it now for $7,500? All right. Tori's like, come on, make it happen.
Tori's like, I'm going to bring my kids over to your backyard.
Yeah. Let's start the bidding here at $1,000. Who's in it for $1,000? $1,000 right there. I'm looking for 2. Anybody in for $2,000? I'm at 1, looking for 2. Anybody for $2,000? Anybody in for $2,000? How about $1,500? Let's try to get some momentum around this thing. I'm at 1,000, looking for $1,500. Well below the money. $1,500 right there. Now I'm at 2. I'm at $1,500, looking for 2. Anybody in for $2,000? $2,000. I'm at $1,500, looking for 2. Anybody want to jump in at $2,000? Well below the money. Thank you again to Backyard Adventures. $2,000. Thank you so much. I'm looking for $2,500. I'm at 2, looking for 25. Anybody want to do 2.5? 2.5, 2.5. I'm looking for $2,500. Anybody want to do 2,500? I'm at 2, looking for 25. You want to do 2,500? It's still a smoking deal. I'm at 2, looking for 2.5. And you want to do it? You haven't said no yet with your eyes, ma'am. I can see the yes beating through your chest. You want to do 2,500? 20, cheer on, and she might do it. Every time you clap, a donor gets their wings. 2,500? Come on. Come on, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to bid. 2,500, I'm at 2. You want to do 2,500? No? 2,250? 2,250 on sale. I'm at 2,000 in the back. Do you want to do 2,250? She says yes to 2,250. How about 20? She says yes to 2,500. She did not hesitate. She's in for 2,500. Do you want to do 2,750? 2,750? Come on. You want to do 2,750? No prizes for second place. We're at 2,500. She says no. Anybody else want to jump in at 2,750? 2,750. I'm at 2,500 in the back, looking for 2,750. Looking for 2 3/4. It's a little bit more palatable when you say it that way. 2 3/4. Like, what's that? 2 3/4. Anybody want to jump in at 2 3/4? I'm selling it. I get to 2,500. She knows she got a deal. Bidder 446. Thank you so much. Bidder 446 for 2,500.
All right, Katie, just so you know, we've got a little bit of a surprise item here. It's our unlisted item.
Ooh.
For the gala for next year. You are going to get yourself a VIP table. So getting this auction item secures your exclusive VIP table for the 2026 Journey of Hope Gala for next year.
So if you're having fun now,
yes,
picture yourself having fun a year from now here with all these same beautiful people, but you get to buy your tickets now and you are ready. You're already securing a good time in the future. So let's do this. A VIP table, you get all the bells and whistles, and you get to be here. It's going to be wonderful. Let's make this one happen. Maybe even Trevor will come back in the same costume, regardless of the theme.
He could make it work.
He's going to make it work.
He can make it work, yes.
And we're not supposed to reveal what the destination is for next year, but we have a line on it. It might be Castleton, and you come dressed as one of your 4 favorite governors that came from Castleton, North Dakota.
I know it's what the JP crew is thinking for next year. We're pushing for it.
That's what we're pushing for.
Right.
One of our favorite themes is North Dakota governors from Castleton.
Yes.
So,
Just
all right.
think about it. Just think
Let's
about
get this one moving. We're going to start this one at $1,000. Who's in for $1,000? Have fun next year. I'm at 1,000, looking for 1,200. Anybody want to do 1,200? 1,200 right here. I'm looking for 1,300. I'm looking for 1,300 to keep this one alive. I'm at 1,200, looking for 13, 13, 13. Anybody want to do 1,300? Anybody want to? I got you at 12, sir. Anyone want to do 1,300? 1,300 right there. I'm looking for 1,400. Anybody want to do 1,400? I'm at 13, looking for 14. 1,400 over there. Thank you so much. I'm at 1,400, looking for 15. Anybody want to do 1,500? Anybody want to do 1,500? I'm at 1,400 over here. You want to do 15? Anybody want to do 1,500? VIP experience. It's going to be fabulous. I'm at 14, looking for 15. Would you also want to do it at 14? I'll sell 2 of them, 1 to them and 1 to you. Do you want to do it? She's in. All right. What's your bid number over there? Bid number here, sold at 1,400. 179 and over there
229
and 229.
Amazing.
You're gonna have a great time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's us for the live auction items.
Yes,
right? We're sending it over to Dana. Everybody, welcome Dana back to the stage.
Holy moly. Do you suppose we raised like $10 million just now? Not quite, not quite, but there's still time. Thank you for that, you two. That was robust. You guys have gotten very chatty. Are you feeling good about the night? Thank you. See, you're learning. That's delightful. Okay. I have to rush ahead. Hold on. Okay. It is now my pleasure to take us in a very different direction. So even though all night long I have admonished you to up your game, now I'm going to ask you to settle down, and I am not stepping off this stage until it's quiet. And I love to be on stage, so I'm happy to stand here and let you look at me. No, you don't need to respond. I mean, it's fine. I appreciate it, but okay. It is now my incredible privilege to introduce one of the Jeremiah Program standouts, Tory Queensley. But still, it's not as quiet as I want it to be. Tory and her children found support and a loving community on their journey for hope. I got to meet Tory earlier this week. We are all in for an extraordinary journey through Tory's life, so please welcome Tory to the stage.
Okay. Good evening. Do I do that public speaker thing? Good evening. Okay. Tonight, I want to invite you on a journey with me through the tapestry of my life. A story that is woven with threads of survival, transformation, and the overwhelming power of community. Now, I'll be honest, it's gonna get heavy at times. It might make you cry, and it'll definitely make you laugh. However, this is my story, and it's not told for clout, and definitely not for sympathy. But there are millions out there just like it. So please don't feel bad for me when you hear it. Just reflect on your own life and realize that even though we aren't the same, we're probably not that different. Now, I always like to start from the beginning because it's important to know where we came from to see how we got here. So, buckle up, folks. I was born in Williston, North Dakota, and if you're already thinking, great, here we go, just stick with me, okay, it's a great story. I grew up in a single-parent household with my older brother, Joe, in Minot, North Dakota. My brother and I share a 5-year age gap, and to say we were close as children would be, well, completely false. Naturally, I was the annoying little sister, and with an age gap like that, and being opposite genders, you just don't find that much in common. For most of my childhood, my mother worked in a variety of jobs, waitressing at restaurants or at bars, on phones at call centers. So it was a low-income lifestyle for us. My father wasn't in the picture, and the small glimpses that I did get, well, he's the blueprint for everything that a man should not be to a woman. Family, in general, was a small concept in my world. Besides a grandma and an uncle on my mom's side, both back in Williston, I didn't have any extended family around. So my understanding was severely skewed and dysfunctional from what I saw on TV as a kid. My grandma raised my mother in a very different era, like when it was acceptable to bring a kid into a bar kind of era. As you can imagine, the picturesque that was my mother's life was about the farthest thing from Leave It to Beaver as you could possibly get. Now you can already see how that kind of upbringing trickles down into the next generation. All right, take a walk with me. I was diagnosed with ADHD at a very young age, back when doctors were still refining what that diagnosis actually meant. I remember feeling like I was different early on. I was told I needed medication to be calm, that I couldn't focus without it. I was hyperactive. This required doctor visits, time, and attention, things that were very hard for any member of my family to give. I grew up feeling like a burden, being told to be quiet, to just sit still, to be seen and not heard, like I was just too much to handle. I grew up in a household that was angry, violent, and cynical. I was this curious, goofy, loud little kid full of wonder. Growing up in a world where discipline meant being beaten and not taught, where one look from your parents made you tremble, where your pain might be their entertainment. Now, eventually, that wonder would start to turn. What began as a need for love and laughter became anger, resentment, and even hate. It was hard. I didn't have anyone to look out for me, to care for me the way that a kid needs to develop a strong sense of self or to feel safe enough to talk about the things that kids deserve to talk about. My family were drinkers, smokers, and partiers. I remember waking up to full-blown parties in our house as a child. Other times I'd wake up to a completely empty home in the middle of the night. Mom gone, brother out with friends partying. What's wild is I was such an innocent kid. I loved hanging out at churches. I hated drinking and drugs because that's what you're taught when you're little. Your innocence is so intact. But somewhere in adolescence, that changed. When you come from a childhood of abuse and you just want to be good, but there's no acceptance, no validation, no sense of belonging, your perspective starts to shift. There's this invisible line you cross when you're no longer a child that's just easy to shut the door on. Suddenly, it becomes acceptable to join in. I went from resenting everything my family represented to chasing it. I finally had friends after I thought I could fit in if I followed the crowd, and then I'd form some half-baked bond with my family. But it was never enough. I never measured up. I never had any goals. I didn't have any insight on the person I wanted to be because the truth was I was living life as a shell of a person. Eventually, I believed that I had value when I used drugs. Perhaps living that lifestyle made me desirable and that I had some sort of power. But at my core, I was constantly seeking approval and never finding it. I turned to harder drugs in my later years, and I found myself doing things that no person should find themselves doing. And I'm telling you this because there are parts of me that still to this day I struggle to accept. But what I have learned is this: if I must learn to love the darkest parts of me, to love and accept all of me. So, here we go. When I fell into drugs, I fell into a life of darkness. I was surrounded by people, but I had no real connection. The ones that I did have were hollow, translucent, no depth. But to me, they meant everything. This misguided sense of love and belonging was all that I had. I experienced losses that nearly took my life. I did things that should have put me in prison for a long time. But somehow I always managed to slip through the cracks. I would often cry because I knew deep down that if I were to die, it could be weeks or months that people may not notice I'm gone. After being arrested, it wasn't until realizing that I was 27 years old and didn't have a record that my pride and ego fought me to fight to clear my name. Facing drug charges and jail time, along with a record that would hinder my future, I stubbornly sought out to change my course. I couldn't stand the fact that I had made it this far with no drug charges, and it was like I had this misplaced sense of something to prove. I understand this is heavy. Are you guys still with me? Woo! I went through treatment, and I was successful. I had learned about myself and my disease of addiction. I learned that there are others just like me and that I'm not alone. I became a part of a community of peers that I could relate to, and I tried to work on who I was as a person. I was able to complete my treatment and attended meetings and felt like I was starting to change my life, even though I had no idea what that looked like. And then one day, the only person I trusted, the one person I kept close, revealed that he had not been clean the entire time I was in treatment and offered me a chance to get high again. I let my guard down for a split second, and I relapsed. It was by far the most excruciating and horrendous experience of my life. I ended up in the very place my mother found herself. I ended up with someone just like my father. My life had become what I feared as a child. There were days that I had feared with my life, and still, the grip of being an addict kept me paralyzed where I was. I didn't think I could ever be anything. I would talk myself into believing that I needed to see this through, that I was strong, and if I could just hold on until something happened. And then, something did. The person that ripped open scars of mistrust and nearly drowned me in toxicity made the most incredible thing happen to me. I found out I was pregnant. My whole world changed, and I realized that this is not the life that I'm going to live. Becoming pregnant became the catalyst for change. I stopped using hard drugs and gave birth to the most gorgeous baby girl. I know. I made that. Now, it was 2020. We all know and remember the pandemic. I still struggle with full sobriety from all substances, and especially alcohol. I was working as a custodian, and I remember thinking, this is not what I want to be on career day at my daughter's school. I knew I had to do something different. I saw this ad on Facebook that said, "Are you a single mom who wants to go back to college successfully?" And I was like, I sure am. I remember getting a call from Amy, the family services director, and she explained to me what Jeremiah Program was all about. And I thought, okay, yeah, but like, what do you want from me? Because I don't trust anybody, so what's the catch? I go to school, you get to keep my kid. Like, what are we doing here? But then, something profound happened. I met a group of people that changed my life. I found a culture of women who had unwavering support. I became a part of a community that made my daughter and I feel seen. In a life of anger and struggle, I suddenly woke up to joy every day. A group of people that were genuinely happy to be there and cared. I had never experienced that in my life, and they did that simply by just being who they are. They did that by showing up to work each day with authentic love, compassion, and care for what they do. Meg has been one of the best coaches a woman could ask for, and there's really no secret to what she does. She shows up, and she's present. She's seen me ugly cry, she's seen me grow, she's listened to me drone on and on about my self-criticism, all to have me come the next day and tell her how well I did. It's my process, don't judge me. Amy is one of the first people I met, and it's my personal mission in life to tell a joke that will make Amy blush. I'm determined she'll tell you. She's the first one in the door and always ready to greet Declan with a big hug. Shauna has sat with me in some very deep conversations, and always with no ounce of judgment. She restores my faith in humanity by being relatable in a way that tells me even God-fearing people are human. Leticia and I have spent hours in her office talking. She has a way of allowing you to be your authentic self while giving you a perspective into the world that allows you to recognize that life doesn't just happen in a snow globe. And that shift in mindset has changed my outlook on life. Cassandra, I still don't know what you do here. I'm just kidding. It's our running joke. If you guys didn't know, she's actually the operations manager. She like does everything. You know, there are so many wonderful people I could mention. We would be here all night. Aaron and Andrea, you know I love you. JP has watched me grow, supported me and my daughter, and has invested in not just my success, but my humanity. I was finally able to recognize who I am, and I surrendered. I admitted to myself that I am an addict, and I have been fully clean of alcohol and all mind-altering substances since April 7th of 2022. During my time at Jeremiah, I made some incredible friendships with the moms on campus and off. We became close, our kids played together, we became this village, and this village became my normal. You know, we looked out for each other. We became invested into each other. This community of moms was surreal, and it was healing. But I want to take a moment to remember some of those that we have lost. On May 14th of 2023, we experienced a loss of one of our own together. Ashley was survived by her son, Ashton. And JP became the rock-solid foundation we needed in that time. From Jan cooking us breakfast, to the staff giving us space to grieve together, to Shauna reading the prayer as we placed Ashley's memorial stone on the JP grounds, to other JP campuses sending flowers and condolences. It was truly more than a loss. It was a moment that bonded us. We became sisters and family. Some moms are in the audience tonight, and you know who you are. It's important for me to take this time on stage for you to hear that you are my sisters, and JP gave us that connection. Always remember, I do not care what's happening in our lives. I am a phone call away. More recent losses have caused a ripple effect, just like Ashley. Through tragedy, we can come together in the most unlikely way, because that's what this community does. It connects us. It reminds us of the importance of the village we build as mothers. It was that village and support that helped me discover my purpose. I found my passion in nursing. Through JP, I earned 2 degrees and became an RN in February, and now work on the behavioral mental health unit at Sanford Hospital. And those degrees were from M State, just so you know. You know, I've learned to trust people, to build healthy relationships with women. I've been able to rebuild a relationship with my mom, who truly makes an amends to me every day by being a grandma my kids need and adore. I love her and my stepdad deeply. They remain one of my biggest supports. I got engaged over a year ago and now have this beautiful, chaotic, blended family with my partner and our 800 kids. Look, 1 is new, 2 is crazy, 3, at that point, they just multiply on their own. I recognize what I bring to the table. I'm learning who I am. I have a passion for my family I've created, for my work, and for standing up for what I believe in. So let me ask you, are you still walking with me? How y'all doing? All right. As JP moms, we get this incredible opportunity to connect across the country through an event called Summit, where all campuses come together, unite, learn, and empower. Last year, something unexpected happened. I reconnected with an old neighbor. And I had that opportunity at Summit. And it has proved to be one of the most meaningful connections I could have ever dreamed of. Her name is Tara. And as a social worker, Tara is legitimately one of the hardest working women I've ever met, and above all, one of the most devoted mothers I've ever encountered. She cares more about her son and the meaningful relationship she holds with him as much as she cares about the people she helps on her caseload. At this year's summit, we had an opportunity to pitch a business in an entrepreneur competition called Spark Tank. Something that started out as simply an idea that was born from the shared passion of our work and our desire to help women and children. Our nonprofit is called Empower Her, and the mission is to end the stigma surrounding mothers with children who are struggling with addiction. We offer a compassionate and supportive environment where these women can seek recovery, rebuild their lives, and thrive. With her heart and expertise as a social worker and my expertise in recovery and mental health services, we collaborate in this effort and have strived to change the way the system is viewed by those struggling, as well as introduce support we've experienced ourselves to these women who never even knew it existed. Support is something you don't know you need until you finally have it. Oh, just for the record, we did walk out of that competition first place winners. It's no big deal. I now find myself moved on from the JP campus and starting this beautiful chapter of my life. I have a college degree, a career, healthy relationships, a passion, a calling, and most importantly, a profound sense of self. And yet I still get hit with imposter syndrome. I think to myself, am I really this person? With everything I've done and been through, is this actually real? Or am I going to wake up one day back in the nightmare I fought so hard to get out of? See, this is my revelation from the Jeremiah program. I had to stop and ask myself, why don't I believe in myself? Everyone else does. Why can't I? I realized my whole life I placed my value in the hands of other people. I defined myself not by the quality of my relationships, but by the quantity. Throughout this journey, I have finally reached the level of self-actualization that I am who I am because I dreamed to be. Because why wouldn't I be? This one's tough. In a world that wanted me to just sit down, they encouraged me to stand up. In a world that wanted me silenced, they embraced my loud. To the little kid who never thought she would be anything, they made sure that I know I'm somebody. You'll never truly know what you've done for me. And if you're crying, that's good, that's what I'm going for. Washington Irving said, "There is a sacredness in tears. They are not the mark of weakness, but of power. They speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. They are messengers of overwhelming grief, deep contrition, and unspeakable love." For all of you here tonight who watched me grow and supported me for the past 4 years, thank you. I would not be here without you. Know that you had a part in breaking that generational trend of trauma and dysfunction. You were part of the reason my kids' story will be different. Having my daughter save my life and having my 3 beautiful children now remind me every day of why I have to keep going. Scars remind us of where we have been, but they don't have to dictate where we are going. I may not change the world, but damn, I can try. Thank you.
You got me. Ugh. That wasn't just crying. That was ugly crying for me. That was... Tory, that was huge. They told us that you were going to be good. I didn't know you were going to be that good. And the bravery that you have, and to share your story with all these people, it's like heart shattering. It's like I kind of feel like a Care Bear. I'm kind of like bursting open with love right now. You have such a story, and that was a ride. You did take us along. And now we get to take how we're feeling and put it into action. That's what you just did for this whole room. That was one more time for Terry. Oh my God.
Tory.
So, folks, this is the point of the night where we don't have a Twins Minneapolis package. We don't have a fun wine tasting event to dangle in front of you. This is where we just dig deep. We dig deep into our hearts, into our wallets, into our business accounts for maybe a little tax write-off. But this is where we get to make a difference. And so we're going to work high. We're going to start high and work low. And when there is that level of giving that speaks to you, for how moved you are from Tory's story, I want you to raise your paddle. I want you to raise it high in the sky until we call your number so we can recognize you. We can give you this round of applause so that we can keep this program going for women like Tory so we can hear more success stories down the road. Right, Katie?
Right, miss?
And because we're not very shy either, similar to our Hawaiian friend up front. Katie always says a little quote from our mom.
That if you don't ask, the answer is always no. So we're going to ask the question, and we're going to see where things land. So we would look tonight to see if there would be any gifts for $5,000 this evening for the Jeremiah program. And Missy, what does $5,000 do for the Jeremiah program?
$5,000 would be saving lives.
Saving lives.
First of all, yes, thank you. But just for an idea of, keeping the kids busy in the summertime, $5,000 underwrites enriching. Oh, yes.
Bidder 453. Yes. That's bidder 453 for $5,000 this evening.
Thank you so much, sir. Way to stand up.
Any other gifts for $5,000 this evening?
Yes, over here. Paddle number. Shout it out for me, Michelle. 181. 181 for another gift of $5,000.
We're going to put a pause on that because Andrea just ran up and she said she has someone in the crowd that would like to give $10,000. So we're going to back it up.
Okay.
So who here would like our bidder 489 in the back for $10,000?
That's what I'm talking about. Wow.
Anybody else want to give $10,000? Because it sure is a lot of fun to say that number.
Let's work our way back up. Yes.
We're just going to ping pong around. Thank you so much.
It is so funny because we were talking about starting at 10,000 because we were so moved. We're like, we'll stick to the script. So thank you for that. That was amazing, my dear. Wow. So $5,000, Katie.
$5,000.
Yes. It would enrich extracurricular activities and summer camps for some of the JP kids. Just to go back to that $5,000 level for one more moment.
Any other $5,000 gifts this evening? Thank you so much for your generosity. Let's see who would like to give $2,500 here this evening to the Jeremiah program. Would anyone like to give $2,500?
Yes, my dear. Thank you. Do you have a paddle number? Somebody does. 333 is your paddle number? Amazing. Thank you so much.
Bidder 376. Thank you so much for $2,500.
Amazing.
Bidder 376.
The generosity here in the room. And Katie, just so you know, at $2,500 is helping fund mental health,
which is so crucial to everyone's health. Bidder 490 is in for $2,500.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any other gifts at $2,500? Thank you so much for your generosity. Oh, Letitia, you in for $494. This might be a proxy bid
You're
on
holding
someone
it up
else's
for
behalf.
him. I see how it works now. I see how it works.
Bidder 494. Well,
you chose to sit at her table.
Yeah.
And you chose to sit next to her. Close enough in arm's reach for that paddle. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to $1,000. Who would like to give a $1,000?
Actually, Katie, we're going to go to $1,500.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to do a $1,500 level. That's subsidizing coaching, goal setting, college perseverance, computers, ongoing technology, and virtual programming as well for $1,500.
$1,500. Who would like to give $1,500? We don't ask. The answer is always no, so we at least got to ask the question.
Number 165. 165 for $1,500. Thank you, my dear. Wow.
Now we'll move on to $1,000 gifts. Missy, what does $1,000 do?
$1,000 would help with special events, celebrations. Just, Tory had so many of those pictures posted. It would also help with meals for participants, a special opportunity night where the next $25,000 is given through a fund of family will be matched by generous donors as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
so all
at this
gifts
level,
from here on out are matched up to $25,000.
That's right.
So $1,000 gifts. I'm going to start over here, Miss. We got bidder 401, bidder 395, bidder 396, bidder 281, bidder 337, bidder 153, bidder 127. Keep clapping. There we go. Bidder 194, bidder 193, bidder 492, bidder 488.
Bidder number 226. Thank you, 226. 212. Thank you, number 212. Do we have any other gifts at the $1,000 level here in the room tonight? Folks,
Thank
I
you.
feel like, oh yes, and number 453. Thank you, 453 in the back. And folks, we might just take a moment to mention, if we don't say the exact level that speaks to you, sorry, 482. Thank you, 482. If we don't say that exact level that speaks to you, we are happy to take care of you at checkout, even if it's $1. Any amount helps tremendously. I just wanted to give one more moment. You missed it at 5,000, so we'll put you down for it. Number 393 at $5,000. Thank you, Aggie Foundation.
There we go.
I love these guys. I love these guys.
He could have spent the money on a Hawaiian shirt, but he didn't.
Yeah,
He's
didn't.
giving it to.
He did not.
This is all. Yeah, he's just coming all natural.
Okay, so folks, up next, we're going to get to the $500 level, and that would pay for yearly graduation shoots for all of our graduates. So do we have a gift of $500 here in the room tonight? Looking maybe for a $500 gift. Yes, number 314. Thank you, 314. Thank you, number 329. Is that 329? I just want to make sure. Yes.
That was 321.
And number
321.
You got it. You got it correct. Sorry. 321. Thank
321.
you. Number 296. Thank you, 296. Number 220. Thank you, 220. Thank you, number 180. 180. 161. Thank you, 161. Thank you, number 446. Yes, 446. And number 245. Thank you, number 245. Amazing.
Oh, one over here. That's $539. Bidder $539 at $500.
Another $500.
Any other
Amazing.
$500 gifts?
And you get a graduation shoot.
And you get a graduation shoot.
This is amazing. Do we have any other gifts at the $500 level before we move on? Oh, now they're quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now we'll move on to $250.
$250 provides a welcome basket for a new family. Yes, number 198. Thank you, number 198. Number 232. Thank you, 232. Number 456. Thank you, 456. Number 108 for $250. Thank you, 108. Number 449. Thank you, 449. Number 159. 159. Number 355. Thank you, 355 for another $250.
And we've got 131, 282, bidder 145. Thank you so much. Bidder 142. Any other $250 gifts?
Yes, number 106. Thank you, 106. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
All right, now we have the $100 level. Who would like to give $100 this evening?
Yes, number 484. Thank you, 484.
433, that's bidder 433. 453, bidder 300, bidder 147, bidder 256, bidder 362. Thank you so much. Keep cheering them on.
Number 359. Thank you, 359. Number 110. Thank you, 110. Number 186. 186, number 367, thank you, 367, and 365, thank you, 365, and I'm sorry, my dear, in the yellow, I just missed it, number 293, 293, number 103, thank you, 103, number 458, thank you, 458, number 174, 174, 285, 285, and 207, thank you, 207.
All right, we'll comb back over here. This is like whack-a-mole. We love this. 255, thank you. 132, thank you. 167, 156, 266, 265. We need a Sharpie. That is 540. That works too. Any other $100 gifts this evening? Oh, back there, 443.
Yes, 443. Thank you, my dear.
What a generous crowd. So, this is what is one of my favorite parts of the evening, Missy. We are going to move on to what we call our last donation game. So if you remember from the presentations and all the wonderful talks earlier that the Jeremiah program served 45 kids in their Child Development Center last year, of all the participants' kids, 45 kids. So when you think of how that's impacting this next generation, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to ask for gifts of $45. Just $45. No big deal, right? But if you are the last person to give $45 this evening, you will win a $500 gift card to West Acres. Oh, okay. Okay. So, this is how this game works. You can bid as many times as you want. Every time we say your bid number at this level, you're in for another $45. Capiche? So cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And if I say your number, but then somebody else outbids you at $45, we're still gonna take your nice $45 donation, but now they're the last donation until we whittle it down and we pop all this popcorn and we see who's the last person standing to walk away with all the bananas.
Boom, 453 up right away for $45. Thank you, number 453.
So 453 is going to be our last donation unless
no,
somebody
it's
else wants to.
214.
Oh, no, it's
214. Thank you, my dear.
Oh, nope, it's 201 over there in the back, miss.
Yep.
Nope.
Actually, 453 wants another $45. Yes,
nope.
453.
But 376 has got it.
Yeah.
Nope, 273 has got it. 273 has got it right now.
No, 376 again.
376 again. 453 again. 376 again. Oh, 512 is
Actually,
now winning
Katie,
it.
Sorry, 292 wants it, but then 362 right behind him. Sorry about that.
Nope, 376 again.
For another $45.
453 is still winning it.
For another $45.
Another $45. Nope, 376 for another $45. What's that,
How
miss?
about 342? 342 in the back.
Miss over
She's
there.
been so generous to us.
Miss over there.
Number 201. Sorry, thank you, 201.
Nope, 300 wants in, and 376 again. Nope, 453 again.
Who's going to take that shopping spree?
He's just holding his number up, miss.
Yeah. Number 214. It's back to 214 up here, Katie. 214. And 376 again. 376 for another $45.
And 453 again. He wants this game to keep going.
That's right.
Oh.
214. 214 in the first, and 376 again.
And 453 again. And 258.
Should we give, how about, let's give it to 343.
343.
Yeah. Should we give, no, 453 again for another $45.
He's winning it right now.
Number
Nope.
214. 214, actually 174. 174 for 45 bucks.
376 again. And 453 again has got it. Nope. 428 has got it. 410 has got it. Nope. 179. 376 again. And 453 again.
And 179, thank you, 179.
And 453 again. He's just still going.
How many bids is that for 453? I love it.
Every time we say your number.
266. Thank you, number 266 and 376 again. Number 493, Ann. She wants to take some of that 50-50 pot, and she wants to go shopping at West Acres.
493, nope. 453 again. He's holding it up. He wants all of you to play. Oh, 376 will play. 376 is in.
Should we give it to 453? He's just so generous back there.
I think he wants to see if anybody else wants to jump in for 45 bucks. 214 and is in it again. Anybody else in for $45? Oh, 259. 259 has got it.
Number 217 for $45.
Nope. 216. Now
354.
Yep.
354.
376 again. And 453 again.
And number 354 again. I kind of feel like
and 453. Nope. 282.
What? It's like, where have you been?
Up 214 again. And, oh no.
354. And then 409.
409. Puts grease on the run. All right, 453. Any of you remember that commercial? No? Okay. A television was our babysitter growing up.
354 again.
And 376 again. And 282 again.
And 453 again.
Yep, 453
Number
again.
409 is back in the game, and 354 is back in the game. Sorry, it's not 409, it's 404. Right?
That last
404? 404. 404. Yes.
Okay. And 453 again. He's just holding his arm up. It's
His
quite
arm's
the
gotta be getting
isometric hold.
tired.
He's going to be real tired, and tomorrow.
I feel
He's
like
not
we
putting it
should
down.
give it to him.
Are we giving
Folks,
it to no?
376 came to play.
Nope. And the Sharpie list
Shout
world
out,
again.
Shout out that number.
229. Wow.
229. Wow, Katie, that was amazing.
300. And 453. Duh. Thanks, Trevor. Anybody else want to try to beat 453 to be our last donation of the night?
Yes, number 177. Is that 177?
Yep.
And then 160 was right after her. Sorry. 160.
And 453.
Number 187. 187 is in the game.
Oh, no. And back there.
Is it 28? 120. 178. 178. There's 178. And 453.
And, yep. What do you...
I mean, I kind of feel like we should give it to him. He's been such a good sport and clearly so generous. Perhaps our youngest bidder in the room. 376. He doesn't care about the kids. He's like, I want to go shopping. I love that for you. I love how bold. Such a bold move. Back to 453, folks. Should we sell it to 453? I kind of feel like we should. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sell it. 453. Our last bidder of the night. Amazing. I love you for that. I love you for that. I would keep it going, but we got to get it back to Dana, right? We should get it back to Dana. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Missy, and this is my sister Katie, and we're the Auctionisters. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks, everybody.
We love you.
All right, one more time for Missy and Katie, who earned their night. Okay, that was amazing. That was pretty darn good energy in this room, and we might be close to $10 million now. Am I gonna see the thermometer thing? Yeah, where's the money? No one is answering me. Oh. So, does anybody want to just throw in $15,000 to get us to 200,000? I'm not an official auctioneer. I never went to auctioneering school. I know that's shocking to all of you. But I feel like we could do that, right? Doesn't somebody just want to, what the heck, it's just Venmo. Well, if you change your mind, you know where to give it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for an extraordinary night. If you didn't get a chance to give during the auction, I don't know how that's possible, but if you didn't, you can donate at any time through the Classy website right from your phone. You could probably drive tomorrow to Jeremiah and give them a donation in person. They'll take your money whenever you want to give it. So our time spent in Hawaii this evening by way of the Holiday Inn would simply not have been possible without the generosity of our sponsors who enabled this evening on behalf of these incredible JP families. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to announce the winner of our raffle for the trip to Hawaii. Now, my husband bought a ticket, so if we win, that's gonna be awkward, but it won't be a cheat. JP alum and fellow Kylie Schultz will be helping to ensure this drawing is completely random. Give it, oh, no. Oh yeah, 453, come right on up. You earned it. That's all right. All right. Okay, here we go. Give it a good spin. And the winner is... We friggin' won! I'm totally serious! This feels bad. Yeah, we're gonna do a second drawing. That feels bad. I can't do that. I know, but no, I'm not taking it, but I do love that we won. That really delights me. The winning was actually more fun than the going. Okay. I don't know that this is even legal. I think there are some legalities to doing this, but who wants to buy this from me? There's so much wealth in this room. So much privilege, so much generosity. Who wants to go to Hawaii on the Dana Del Val, Andrew Masmary trip? How much? 500, 164. 453. What are you coming in with, buddy? $5,000. That puts us pretty close. Who wants to top 453? Who maybe tonight has spent, I don't know, $35,000? Anybody gonna top it? He's gonna take his $500 at West Acres, shop for Hawaii, and then he's gonna go to Hawaii. All right, I'm giving it to 453 for $5,000. But I'm keeping this. Thank you for that. Wow. Wow, congratulations. All right. This is not an overstatement. What an incredible evening. Thank you so much for your support. We're so pleased that you were all able to be here tonight. Look around this room full of people who came to support these moms and their kids and to make sure that more moms and more kids and the poverty and the addiction and the shame and the isolation and start living fuller, bigger, bolder, better lives. It's just incredible. So, wow! That's amazing. That is amazing. Bravo and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leticia, look at what happened in this room tonight. Amazing. All right, so this year you came quasi-naked, you came in florals, you came in Tommy Bahamas. Let's find out what you will be coming in next year. I can see it. Am I supposed to announce it? Bring your lederhosen. Geneva, Switzerland. That is what the theme of next year will be, so practice your yodeling, bring your ricolas, get those long tube instrument things, fuvulas, and your chocolates, I guess. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for an extraordinary night. Bravo to all of you. Have a spectacular night, and we'll see you next year.